2012 was a pretty good year for hip-hop.
Here are our top 5 moments. Number 5, the birth of Blue Ivy. The year started off huge for Jay-Z and Beyonce, who welcomed their daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, to the world on January 7th. 2 days later, Jigga released Glory, a song dedicated to Blue and featuring the infant's cries. The 2-day-old became the youngest person ever to appear on a Billboard chart. Jay-Z ended the year just as big. In September, the mogul curated the Made in America Festival featuring the return of D'Angelo and a Run-DMC reunion, followed by 8 shows at the newly opened Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Number 4, Nicki Minaj fights Hot 97. On June 2nd, Nicki Minaj was scheduled to perform at Hot 97's annual hip-hop show, Summer Jam. Earlier that day, Hot 97 DJ Peter Rosenberg knocked Minaj's starships and said it wasn't real hip-hop. Minaj, the show's headliner, pulled out the concert along with Busta Rhymes and DJ Khaled after Lil Wayne tweeted, "Young Money ain't doing Summer Jam." Minaj battled with Hot 97 DJ Funkmaster Flex on the phone the next day, and the feud would last for months, with Minaj telling the radio station in December never to play her music again. What do you think? Was Minaj right to bail out on the huge concert, or was she just being too thin-skinned? Let us know in the comments below.
Number 3, Chris Brown and Drake scrap it up. Note to self, do not go to the club when Drake and Chris Brown are up in there. In June, members of the 2 artists' entourages started brawling at New York club W.I.P. Bottles were thrown and nearly 24 people were injured in the fight. The brawl allegedly started when words between the 2 stars were exchanged over Rihanna, Drake's ex, and Brown's on again, off again, get it, girlfriend. Brown later tweeted a picture of his gash and would diss Drake on one of the 1,000 Don't Like remixes. Now, no criminal charges were filed against either man. Good for them.
Number 2, Tupac hologram. Dr. Dre and Snoopy D.O. Double Jizzle didn't let a little thing like death deter them from bringing out Tupac Shakur during their headlining set at this year's Coachella. The Tupac hologram rose from the stage to perform the pop classics like Hail Mary and 2 of America's Most Wanted to an astonished 80,000 people in attendance. I was one of them, and when I saw Pac, I nearly lost my mind. The hologram ignited widespread rumors, including Dre bringing the hologram Tupac on tour and other deceased legends being resurrected to perform at concerts. But so far, we haven't seen any more holograms. Were you happy to see Pac on stage, even if it was in hologram form, or should we let our fallen legends be?
Number 1, the death of MCA. Tragically, the biggest story of the year was the death of a true hip-hop pioneer and visionary. On May 4th, at the age of 47, Adam Yauch, aka Beastie Boys' MCA, lost his battle to cancer. The Beastie Boys are one of the most influential groups in hip-hop. They elevated the art form from a fringe genre to a national phenomenon and were the first rappers to gain prominence on a mainstream stage. Outside of music, Yauch was a dedicated social activist, helping to produce the annual Tibetan Freedom Concert Series and New Yorkers Against Violence, a benefit for 2 9/11 charities. The group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame earlier this year.
What do you think were the biggest hip-hop stories of the year?
Let us know in the comments below.